Now you come over here from a new land or a different land, acting like you knew, not respecting the code of the turf, not respecting the Naga of Nagaville, saying that you built it. No, we the Nagas that they keep stealing from over and over and over again. Stealing our language, stealing our music, stealing our style, stealing our gold, stealing our culture, stealing our heritage. Columbus came over here with a Hebrew interpreter named Louis Torres, who was a convert, a Jewish convert, speaking Hebrew to the cons already here. You're talking about an ancient Hebrew land, promised land when you talk America. What do you mean immigrants built America? This is the promised land. You're saying immigrants built the promised land? And before you say drop, you drop it too fast. Don't go so deep, man. This is very deep. This is the time of awakening for everybody. Trigger warning. Immigrants, love y'all. Love everybody.
Immigrants built this country, literally.
If you immigrated into this country. But do not forget about the Native American, right? Do not forget about the Naga. Do not forget about the copper color races found here. Natives, Aboriginals, Originals, copper color races found here. And that's in the Noah Webster Dictionary. But don't forget about the Nagas already here and have already been here and already been building up right here for eons, man, not hundreds, but thousands of years. To say that immigrants built this country. What do you think this looked like before these hijacks came over here and gave you a system to immigrate into? We're talking about palaces. We're talking about gold. They can't even find no gold in Fort Knox. Where's the gold? You rather live in a construct without your things, without your stuff, go right ahead. I want my gold back. I want my land back. I want the country I built, right? We built. Look in the paintings of Montezuma and see the palaces behind them. They weren't tripping on no Wi-Fi's. They had the ether, the Tesla coils, man, and the free energy. These people got you hijacked, confused, and brainwashed. You see how everybody started applauding? Yeah, immigrants built this country. Everybody came here with this promise of this new hope and the new opportunity. But what about the opportunity of the native? Oh, as long as you work for it, but in the back of the subconscious, yada yada, it's a slap in the face to act like we just some lazy niggas here not building nothing. Or did the copper color races found here build the promised land, man? Wherever you're immigrating from, love to you. But that's like me coming over to your land saying I built it. Not acknowledging you that you've been over there for as long as you've been there. That's like me not acknowledging I'm taking everything from you. Country music is Naga music. Rap, hip hop, everything Shabuzi doing is Naga stuff. That's not over there. They get that from over here. And anybody else immigrating into our lands, they're doing the same thing, stealing the way we walk, stealing the way we talk, stealing our flow, and then hating us at the same damn time. We tired of being hated on and ignored. And this immigration and even before that was like an indentured servitude. We talk repopulation a lot. We talk about incubator babies and how these people were actually being created, literally World's Fairs, 1800s, to repopulate. After the mass genocide on the natives, they want to repopulate. But what also contributes to the repopulation is this idea of indentured servitude, or come over and replace. Let's replace the population with some new people from another land. These white people didn't build nothing in America. We was already here, and these palaces were already here. These castles all throughout Europe were already there. All this is Nagaville. To act like you came and built something, show me your receipts. Show me your African receipts from Africa of what you built in America. And show us that this ain't already India superior before you say, we built it literally. We built it actually, with tears in your eyes. Shabuzi. Everybody's applauding because they want this to be a melting pot, a new land, a new country that they feel like they had something to do with. The Chinese built the railroads. We did this. We did that. Naga, the railroads, you find the railroads underneath the Naga cities that were flooded by the Tennessee Valley Authority, the TVA. Look it up. They flooded all the Naga nigga lands. They flooded all the black towns. Look up all the black towns underwater. Look up who's the real Chinese, the Kana. are these melanated cons. Who's the Japanese? We're talking to Zapangu, Kapangu, right here near Florida. This is China. This is Japan. And this is India, man. We don't know that they running advertisements in other lands for them to come over here and replace us here. So now, instead of being middle class, now they can push us into being just savages, right? The Indians are just savages, right? Now we can be the tail and not the head, Deuteronomy 28, right? They come and benefit off of all that, crunching us down further to make us the tail, repopulate with incubator babies, indentured servitude and all this, and then this immigration thing, and then hook everybody up with land and resources to come immigrate here to repopulate and replace the native. Now they got a new native. A native means produced by nature. Nature means produced by the creator. We're talking about the people of the creator that you want to call lazy because you keep stealing their civilization over and over again. We lazy? When we was fighting in the Chickamauga, Cherokee Indian, Seminole Wars, Creek Wars, Choctaw, Chickasaw Wars for hundreds of years since 1700. Now you saunter over here as an immigrant saying you built something. We've been the ones fighting these hijacks to get them off this land and get our gold back. Not near what? Not one of y'all came over here and stood on the front lines for a night. Took these bullets, went after these crazy dogs trying to chew us up, restored these Nagas, got our gold back, told us that we the indigenous of India Superior, that we are the indigenous Hebrews, that we are the seeds of Jacob, that Columbus brought a Hebrew interpreter to speak Hebrew to these Nagas right here, Ibaru. But you built something. Y'all want to applause because all y'all want to be in a melting pot together as an immigrant community. You know what? Y'all need to really discover some land. Y'all need to really discover some land with nobody on it, with no history, and then have an immigration land, the land of immigrants. But don't come to a land that's already built up, that's been defended for hundreds of thousands of years and saying, we built it literally. We built it actually. The same Naga you stealing your music from. The same Naga you stealing your swag and your style from. What happens to us? We go in the back burner? You want us to disappear while you steal everything from us. And y'all don't know it as immigrants, but you are contributing to the colonization. You're contributing to the system. You are a pawn on their chessboard to replace and repopulate from the indigenous Americans, man. I ain't having it. We ain't having it. You ain't gonna go there and look in the TV in the Grammys and say, immigrants built America. Man, what's America called? Before y'all came over here calling it the United States Corporation. What was it before the treaties of peace and friendship? And whose peace is it anyway? And whose friendship? We're talking Psalms 83, Confederacy. We ain't having it. Trigger war.